Back to the Root was the first annual Northwest Black Urban and Rural Growers Gathering. Both educators, activists, and growers shared ideas and experiences on how to attract, educate, recruit, and retain Black and African identified growers.
Today is really a day to honor local and regional Black excellence in agriculture and the opportunity to reclaim and celebrate our farm heritage.
I, like many others, are just beginning to realize the history of Black growers in our very own state.
Back to the Root is providing a historic opportunity for Black growers from across the Pacific Northwest to gather, network, and build collective power through shared vision and work. May you enjoy our city while building a bold vision for an equitable and just regional food economy.
This work is part of a larger effort to combine and share resources available to Black identified people working, practicing, or doing business around food and food systems in Oregon and Southwest Washington.
I went out into the hinterlands and I found land that no one wanted, and I have set out to turn it into something that's viable.
After finishing my master's degree, I was the first African-American female Ag and Natural Resources Extension agent in the history of Kentucky.
I'm a banker. I love banking. What I don't love about it is I don't see enough of me.
I feed 355,000 full-service meals every year. I take in over 1 million pounds of food to feed people.
I'm a culinary and hospitality major, and so that led me to a journey of working with food. I started off as an intern and I worked my way up, and now I manage a 20-acre property.
The food company that I started is Felton Mary's Artisan Foods. Probably about 2 months ago, Willamette Weekly rated us as one of the 16 most exciting food startups in the state of Oregon.
I'm a new inductee to the Mudbone Farmers Program, Pathways to Farming.
I've been farming as a farmer for 20 years.
I am Oregon's first Black winemaker and vineyard owner and winery owner.
You are worthy, you are beautiful, Black gold, richer than you've ever known, farming in the fullness of our glow, reaping the benefits of our own flow. Our life force can't knife force food to bloom from oppression's pedal no more.
We have to reconnect and identify how are we connected to this earth? We're more than just users. We're supposed to give it as much as it gives to us.
Your job is to make things better for the people who come after you, however you do it.
How do we create more inroads for entrepreneurs of color within our city, both in terms of deconstructing systems, disrupting them, but first and foremost, understanding how they work and how we can reorient them to better serve us.
Our urban farm in the last 7 years has gotten $72,000 in grant money. And that money is allocated. It's my money. It's your money. Go get it.
There's what's known as an OFI, other financial institution. Now, this is a way you can go about establishing your own, quote, bank to do ag loans. So if we really truly want to support, we can't just live through convenience. It takes finding the Black coffee shop or the Black farmer or the Black restaurant in order to, to keep those things, going.
Coalesce around this subject, get organized, do your research, and most importantly, do not be afraid to face white America, particularly in the retail business and industry that provide foodstuffs to the American community, including minorities.
Right now, the average farmer is about like 65. And so in the next 5 years, 100 million acres of farmland are expected to transfer hands. Get to know these farmers who are ready to retire and hand their land over to the next generation, because we are the next generation.
The day ended with a socializing and networking session that was set up to cross-pollinate ideas between Black identified growers and the dominant white population in Oregon and Southwest Washington working in the food system.
This conference is historic, and I know that our ancestors will be proud to know that you are continuing the work.
It's really important for us to teach young people to be able to be hungry for this consciousness, this hunger for knowledge.
Everywhere we are, we do have roots. Whether you're that one person in the room or there's 10 of y'all in the room, all of that history is in that room with you.
Like this is like once a year, or this is actually a first, isn't it? Yes, okay. Make sure it's not a last.